everybody think. Just open up your mind, let the music into you. Because I can make you dance if you want me to. Now all my party people, put your hands up in the air. Ladies, shake your booty like you just don't care. And all my poppin' lockers, just do what you gotta do. Because I can make you dance if you want me to. Gonna make you dance. Gonna make you dance. Gonna make you dance. Make you dance.
Yeah, we battled over there at the Big John's Hall. See, Big John's Hall, it was, at that time, it was headed this time because Heckle, Jekyll, and my brother Godfather, we were promoters. So like, hey, let's do a popping contest. Guess who's the judges? Tony Basil, Shabadoo, and Electric Boogaloo's. So all the poppers be like, ooh. So Skeeter, Shrimp, and then us, we were like the finalists. So after that thing, we just already, let's go head up. So everyone wanted to see who was the better. Was it Donald? Was it Boogaloo Shrimp? So we went head up. We actually went head up outside Big John's Hall. And then about 6 songs. People said he got me, I got him, you know what I'm saying, whatever, but we did go head up. But it was unique because, we was getting down, you know what I'm saying? He was doing his, I was doing mine,
Yeah.
And then had, Queen Boogaloo from Wilmington, she came in. Okay, that girl, she can hit. And she's actually, a lot of people don't know, Queen Boogaloo, I always liked her style because she was raw, you know what I'm saying? Like, she just had that, she used to wear these, like, these braids and tight, and when she hit, and her thing's like whoosh, whoosh. And she had a little brother, and her little brother was a little bad motherfucker too. So Queen Boogaloo, her brother, and Coco, they're from Wilmington.
Yeah.
And they used to come down, you know what I'm saying? All of us, we used to always get down at Scott Park. I always say it's like fighting. If you're a fighter, and you're with the best of the best at that time, you're going to be the greatest. When you say dancing, there was actually a lot of great fucking dancers. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, they had this one pop, a lot of people know. They used to call this guy Tickin' Larry from Carson. Tickin' Larry. He was the first guy I seen do a tick. I was like, tick? What the fuck is a tick? Okay, there's a poppy. This nigga's ticking. I was like, whoa. I mean, tick. That's why they call that nigga Tickin' Larry. And his style was ticking. Tick, tick. And I was like, wow. And when he used to hit, and they used to have parades in Carson. Right, like I told you, Carson, we were the Mecca, so we used to always have a parade. And then that parade would go lead all the way to Carson Mall, and that motherfucker Tickin' Larry would come out, and I'm talking about everybody come out. He'd be coming, and everyone would just be like, wow, that's Tickin' Larry. And he was from Victoria Park, and he had a little brother. I went head up with him, little Tickin' Larry's brother, because he's a little Larry, and me and him battled. But he was hard too, man, his little brother, but he was bad.
Yeah.
But Tickin' Larry, bad. One time my brother says that we're gonna go to a friend's house, and I was younger. I was like 6th grade, and so all my brothers and my uncle says, we're gonna go to the Long Beach, Lakewood, and that's where they used to live for a little time before they moved to Fresno. So Pop and Pete, his father and mother, they had a backyard just like this, and that's where they used to practice. So that was my first encounter, coming just to actually meet them face to face, and just to see them, and seeing them, I thought they was like, I see Decky, Dana, all of them. I'm sitting there going, wow. That was actually the same time Bruno was coming in, because me and Bruno was probably almost the same age, and Bruno had his style, I was coming with my style, but we were actually around to see the originals on their style, and that just picked us up, to enhance our style.
But you guys were became friends. You guys were accepted.
Yeah.
It was cool. It wasn't a battle thing. It wasn't.
It was. Even seeing Bruno, it was nothing battles. You know what I'm saying? When you see Bruno in the circle, everyone's battling. Mm-hmm. And you're going for yours. You know what I'm saying? But just to see people going at it, the movement wasn't big at that time. We were just kids. But to see, imagine you're in a circle and there's Bruno there. You got Boo Yaa, he was there. Then you had this guy, and everyone had their own. Everyone just had their. And you're just like, wow. And you really want to watch everyone, even though you had yours.
Yeah.
But you're like, and they see you, you're like, nah, let me see you. Yeah. Bruno come out through his, he's like, wow. And then he comes out with his, and it was a trade-off. It was like
Just exchanging.
Exchanging, but it was a friendly free speech where everyone was like a movement that we were all proud, because we didn't know where this movement was going. But what we knew, that the women liked it. I mean, come on. We got to go back to the basics. I mean, come on. Women love people who used to hit. You know what I'm saying? So when you hit, that girls be like, oh my Lord. You know what I'm saying? Like, woo. You know, that's what we were all doing it. I mean, woo. You know? I mean, me going, I'm actually going ahead of the guy. Also, I got to look around. You know, his girlfriend wanted, I got to run because he want to beat me up. It was that tight. Because, you know, you're popping, it was the thing. There's two sides of the fence, and not everyone's gonna make it. But I'm not gonna lie, we were lucky. I'm talking about, I lost my brother in gang life. My whole family part of the gang life. My brother died in '88. So we lost loved ones as we went in this lifestyle. And to see other poppers and lockers that couldn't make it, it's just part of it. But you like, wow, like, but I embrace it because they're just like me. How can I say I'm better than him when we're from the 10 toes on the street, representing dancing, you know, at that time, you know. So the struggle, you know, music was like an outlet that makes you like when I hit because of all the stuff that comes in it. You just, you know how they say when you're a fighter, you can't teach courage. You see what I'm saying? You gotta have it. If you from the street like me, mama, there's that pain. So when I'm hitting, it's more like you just think of like, wow, you know, it's what I'm gonna go through. So that thing just made you, you know, like different, you know, it just bring a different art form. If it's rap, if it's dancing, if it's thing, that's a street form. Because dancing is really, really unique because it's the foundation. And even for us to be blessed on the mic as rapping, you know, but it was two sides of the sword. Yes, we dance, but at the same time, we're sitting going, man, am I gonna die? I got 24 hours, am I gonna make it? I mean, I go to funerals all the time. Every week, even to this day. You know, someone just got hit. One place, it's like, whoa, you gotta watch where you step. And you know what I'm saying? And that's street life. This is Los Angeles. This is 2014. I'm taking it back all the way to 20 years. I've seen so many people from Samoans, Latinos, Filipinos, every Asian, what they go, we all go through the freaking struggle on the you know what I'm saying, on the hit. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I always say it saved my life. Because, you know, to go and express it and let people grab it and they take it and do something with it, man, it makes you feel good, you know, because, you know what I'm saying, it's like you have to get back because, you know what I'm saying, it's a lifesaver. Because not everyone can rap, not everybody can sing, not everybody can dance, but if you can find some kind of talent, you know what I'm saying, and find your niche, and then keep going. You know what I'm saying? I mean, come on, I will never stop popping. I love popping, you know what I'm saying? Dancing, popping, hit, you know what I'm saying? It's in you know? It's what we've been doing, like even for my family. I mean, you got Sugar Pop, my bloodline. He's from Western Samoa. You got Hecko and Jekyll. You got all my brothers. You know what I'm saying? You got the young Rich and Tone. That's my little nephews. You know? It bridged, you know, 4 generations all the way to them. You know? So we're waiting for the next one, you know. The street life, yeah, you come from, but you gotta move on. They used to have a movement, and they used to have a Cerritos dance. And they used to go to every college. And then I remember they had one, I think either Cerritos or Guard. And me and this guy, I saw this guy come out, and that time your hair was like, I had hair like that too. You had your hair like this, you know. I was like, you had a Ramon, you know. I was like, man, what is that? He was big, I was small at the time. All of a sudden, we just looked at each other. He started waiting. I said, wow, this dude's tight, he's tight. All of a sudden, we just started at boom, and we went, like, we kind of like, and all of a sudden, we just pushed each other. I said, I hate that mother. I hate that. And I remember you, man. I said, that motherfucker, man, he pushed me. And I will never forget it. But if you see that, like, we met, and you had your style, I had my style, but we respected each other, you know what I'm saying? But we were on our toes, you know? We battling, doing our thing, trying to get the girl, and you doing, we get this motherfucker. But, wow, we was always cool, huh? Original CC, even though I'm from the other side, but he really from Compton, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Skeeter Rabbit, straight. That's what I call a rider, you know what I'm saying? Because, you know, he taught me many things, you know what I'm saying? And that's one of my mentors that I always looked up. And he molded me. He molded me and my brothers how to carry yourself. You know what I'm saying? How to twist, how to break, how to walk. You know what I'm saying? How to do this ski rap. You know what I'm saying? How to network, how to talk to people. You know better than we're like, bullies. You know, ski rap say, hey, hold on, man. You know, what's your name? You know, how to network because Boo Yaa Tribe, we didn't network. Remember? We came out bullying. You know, see later he's like, oh, okay, there is a network. Yeah. Oh, you want to do an album together? Oh, you want to do? You know what I'm saying? We had to find out that later. You know what I'm saying? But ski rap actually taught us how to network. You know what I'm saying? That's why I always got love for him. You know, that's why when we started touring in Europe, Skeeter Rabbit was our rapper hype man. So me and Skeeter Rabbit, we were the hype man, and we would pop in and boogaloo on stage in Europe, getting down. You know what I'm saying? Because he was a hype, he used to rap, he rapped too. So every time my brother Rick would go in and take a break, Skeeter Rabbit would come out and start flowing. Remember, he flowed. Badass rapper.
I think a lot of people don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. You can let me know. Didn't Skeeter Rabbit, wasn't he put in Boo Yaa Tribe at some point?
Yeah. Like I said, that's why when we toured, we always bring Skeeter Rabbit on stage, on the road with us, because he used to rap, you know what I'm saying? He can do everything.
I remember when he told me that. He was really happy.
Oh, we used to clown, but Skeeter Rabbit was one knucklehead.
Let me see you